Hello everyone, wherever you're joining me from, you're welcome to my channel. This is Health World View. On this channel, we talk about different things that comes up, yeah. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please just please subscribe to my channel, like, share, click the notification button so that when we're on, you'll be one of the first people to know what a wonderful world we're in. I have a video I will really want you to pay attention to watch and let me know what your tortoise. It's amazing. It's amazing because sometimes people just say things at different times and they forgot what they've said earlier. Yeah. Or weeks ago, months ago. We that listen, sometimes we don't forget. This is about Prince Harry. I kind of like the way he moved at this time. He wants to, like he have always said, he wants to do things the way he wants to do. He does. He wants to be he doesn't want the media to narrate his life for him. You know, they do the narrative and all of that. They tell us what they want to tell us and keep what they don't want to say, because they want to sell. That's the truth. So for him, he said, no, I want to play it well here myself. I want to do it our own way. He got to, it was in the UK. Nobody knew he was coming, you know. Nobody knew he was coming to the UK. Here he is in the UK. Boom. He went to court yesterday. This is to do with the Daily Mail, because some, not just him, Prince Harry, Elton John, and others, some other celebrities that have accused the Daily Mail for tapping their phone, just name it, you know, hiring people to follow them and to get information on them and all kind of stuff. Like, listen, I'm going to let you listen yourself. So we can all be in the same pace, yeah, as we listen. This is amazing.
Some of the front pages this morning, Prince Harry's surprise appearance in the High Court yesterday. Harry, along with Alexa, Sir Elton John and other celebrities, is suing a newspaper over alleged phone tapping and invasion of privacy. Well, GMB correspondent Nick Dixon joins me now live from the High Court. And Nick, they're expecting Harry to arrive any minute now?
Morning, Lorraine. I think potentially, yes. There's certainly a fair bit of activity here and an expectation that Prince Harry, or indeed one of the other high-profile people involved in this case, will be here. You can see the press pack now. The photographers and the cameramen and women have been here since the early hours, hoping for a shot, an arrival shot. It's going to get very lively here if he does. As we saw yesterday, he kind of shocked us all, really, by appearing at the court case here at the High Court. Prince Harry's travelled quite some distance to be here as well, which I think does highlight really the depth of feeling from him and just how seriously he is taking this case and the allegations involved here. As far as today is concerned, it is day 2 of a 4-day preliminary hearing, which essentially means that the judge will be listening to the legal arguments and determining whether or not this case will go any further. And Prince Harry yesterday certainly was just taking all those arguments in, quite intense legal arguments, digesting it all, making his own notes as well, and that's what will happen today. But as I say, it does show just how seriously he's taking it, because he doesn't need to be here in terms of making any sort of statements or giving evidence. We haven't got to that stage yet. Associated newspapers, we should stress, have denied any wrongdoing whatsoever, Lorraine. And as far as they're concerned, their hope is that this case will be dismissed without a trial. But as I say, the photographers are here, the cameras are here, and the expectation is that Prince Harry may well be here quite soon.
Thank you, Nick. Keep us posted. Thank you very much indeed. Well, Harry has openly spoken about, it's not too strong a word to use, his hatred of the tabloid press, most recently, of course, in both his memoir Spare and TV interviews, including that one with ITN's Tom Bradby. He's often said he blames the paparazzi for the part that they played in his mother's death as well, and claimed that media intrusion was part of the reason that he and his wife Meghan stepped back from royal duties here. Well, joining me now, entertainment editor Lucy Cave and media lawyer for the firm Carter Ruck, Antonia Foster. Good to see both of you. Thank you. Antonia, this is quite fascinating because, as Nick said, he doesn't have to be here. He doesn't have to actually be in this country sitting there in the court. He means business, doesn't he?
I think so, yes. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't need to be there. He's not required to give evidence. He hasn't put in any evidence into court, as far as we know, in relation to this. It's purely a legal argument over the course of 4 days. But he obviously is very keen to be here and see how it unfolds.
So what are the claims? What's he saying?
Well, he and a number of other claimants are claiming that A&L, the publishers of the Mail on Sunday, and the Mail newspaper, have over a long period of time, from about 1993 to 2011 is the main period we're looking at, have unlawfully obtained information about him. It's a sort of privacy and a phone hacking case almost rolled into one. And the claims are very serious. They're denied by A&L, but it is alleged that A&L authorised, or journalists working for A&L, tapped phones, tapped cars, tapped houses, paid informants for information, tried to access private information from financial and medical records. This is all a long way from being proven, but that's the nub of the claim today.
And Lucy, it's very interesting. Obviously, as we said, you must feel incredibly strongly about this because, as we said, he doesn't have to be here. He's here in person. With all the security concerns, he was able to come in under the radar, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is quite fascinating to show that you can. He surprised absolutely everybody.
He sure did.
And obviously now there is a complete media circus outside the court. Perhaps he turned up, quietly because he didn't want that. But in the same breath, I think even though he really is actively said he despises the British tabloids, he does know how to make headlines, and he obviously wants this to all the lens to be on him and on this court case for the right reason, because he said to Tom Bradby, it's going to be his life's work to change the media landscape in the UK, and this almost seems to be the first sign of that.
And it was orchestrated in a way, wasn't it? Because you didn't just get them all arriving together. There was they ensured that the interest was there all the time because people came quite staggered, didn't they? They staggered all the arrivals.
Yeah, so it's kind of drip-fed, high-profile celebrities. So Prince Harry was there first. Sir Elton John arrived around lunchtime, and I think what's fascinating when you hear kind of reports from inside the court case, they're sat on like flimsy plastic chairs, just observing what's going on. Nothing like that you usually expected them to see. But as we've said, it's not just Prince Harry that is making these claims. So Sir Elton John and David Furnish, they're saying that their private house in Windsor was allegedly phone tapped. His PA and gardener were also targeted as well, and that they saw their birth certificate of their first son for the first time in the newspaper. So there's lots of accusations.
There absolutely is. And Antonia, obviously these celebrities feel very strongly about it, but the most disturbing allegations, and if true, the most horrifying, involve Doreen Lawrence, mother of Stephen, of course. Especially when you think that the Mail, the paper that's being sued, on the famous front page where they named and shamed his killers. And she says that she feels she's let her son down, which is heartbreaking.
Yes, she's reported to have said that she feels that her association with the Mail may have either failed her son or delayed the achievement of justice for him, which is, as you say, it's a heartbreaking thing to hear. And it underlines the strength of feelings surrounding all these cases, I think.
Exactly. Do you think there's no way that they're going to settle, is there? Do you think they'll go all the way?
At the moment, we just don't know whether it'll go all the way. The purpose of the hearing over the next coming days and yesterday is to determine whether the action can go forward. So A&L say that it can't go forward, that the claim's been brought too late, should have been brought earlier, and that they rely on information that was before the Levinson inquiry and to which various confidentiality provisions are attached. We'll see what the judge makes of it. He will, I think, almost undoubtedly reserve his judgment and hand it down in a few weeks' time.
It's so fascinating, listening. It opens up all sorts of questions because, Prince Harry is here, and we are told that the King is too busy to see him because it was all a surprise. It kind of shines a spotlight again on that relationship, doesn't it? And the relationship generally that Harry has with the royal family.
Completely. I mean, this is the first time he's been in the UK since the funeral of the Queen. And obviously it's 3 months ago that Spare came out. So this is the first time he could have kind of been face to face with the King.
Right.
And I think the King, reportedly, he's in Highgrove, so which is about 2 hours away from the court. So you would think that they could see each other, but
well, yeah, he's come thousands of miles.
Yeah.
Could, you know, for both of them, they could maybe make something work. Quite extraordinary. But it shows that he can come under the radar, so he could come to the coronation.
Yes.
If he wants to, if it all works out, I guess. And this isn't going anywhere at all. As we said, we're expecting to see them all back again today.
Yeah, indeed. And he certainly set himself up as this sort of poster boy for privacy now. And so I think we're going to see a lot more of this. And there's more court cases to come in May with Harry as well.
Absolutely. And Associated newspapers, of course, as we've said, have denied all the allegations. They've called them preposterous smears.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is it. This is it. This is it. What do you think? I'm going to just kind of say it the way I think, my own view, what I feel. I'm just glad he did it the way he did it. Because he has to take control. It's their lives, you know. You don't have to, because if he had told them it was coming, then they start putting things together, analyzing, saying things that they know and don't know. Everybody's having something to say. And most of them is just assumptions, yeah. So now he didn't give them any reason, anything to say. There's nothing for them to say. No one knew he was coming. Boom, here he was. Oh, Harry's here. He's going to court. Oh, my word. When did he get here? How did he get here? Yeah, everything's on the wrap. Of course. That's how he wants it. He wants to be the one in control of his life, you know? Anyway, we know Harry's heart. I think the death of his mother, knowing that it was the press that contributed to it, that pain is still there. And perhaps his healing is coming gradually, yeah? But the point here is that he is not going to back down. He's going to do everything within his power to put control on this system that's been there for a long time. He's not happy with them. He's not happy. And also, even with the one that just happened with himself and his wife, that they had to kind of step down from the royal duties, there's also part of it. You know, she was good, she was awesome. Both of them were made for each other. I mean, not made for each other, they just go together. Oh my word, look at them. The media went, ooh, all of a sudden they begin to poke on her. Why is her hand in her belly? Why is she avocado? And this and that. Then they went to Australia. And everybody was also say, oh, why should, oh my word, they're getting so popular. They're even more popular than the one next on the throne, Prince William and the wife. Oh my word, they're going to become, those people are going to become irrelevant. So as soon as that is coming up, boom, they begin to find so many problems with them. So they have to make a decision. Do I want to continue and be depressed and unhappy? Or do I want to step back and gather my life and make something and just be alive mentally, emotionally, you know? So they have to make a decision on that, you know? We see that also when you look at the way they have lived their lives, yes, they're taking control. They want to talk want to write a book, it's on their own terms. They want to be interviewed, it's on their own terms. It should be so. It should be so, even for Prince Harry and everybody. They should also have their own life, you know, have a life that they want to live, you know. We hear that the king couldn't make time for Harry. It is what it is. It's not. I don't think it's because of the situation. It's the system. It's the system that Harry doesn't like. That's what Harry doesn't like about the system, rather. The institution comes first. He said it in one of his interview or the Netflix series as well. The system, the institution rather, come first. So remember when he went before the queen passed, he had arranged with the queen. He was going to see the queen. They have made an arrangement. Both of them, I think they were going to meet or whatever. He wanted the schedule. As soon as he landed, he wanted to go to sorry, things has changed. And that hurt him. He didn't like that. He didn't like that. This is my grandmother. I should be able to see my grandmother, you know? No, his decision come first. They say no, it's no. Whatever happened between the agreement and the change of time, we don't know. But he couldn't see his grandmother. So the king not seeing him is not new. It's nothing to do with the book. It's nothing to do with the Netflix. I don't think so. It's just the system. The king has plans. Everything is already set in place. So he couldn't see him. So that's how I see that aspect of it. Also, if we want to talk about my own thought here, is sometimes the media they just want to talk, or different people, just talk shows will want to say how they feel, or, you know, the point is they easily forget. They forget that it is their life, you know. It's their life. The royal family has a way of living. It's not like the way everybody else live their life, you know. If it was, if his father was maybe a CEO of somewhere, or maybe president or whatever else, you may just say, okay, move that appointment here, there, let him come for just a short period and we can have a chat. The king cannot do that. King Charles can't do that like that. No. Can't do that. It's not meant to. It's not the way the institution is set. That's not the way it's set. Yeah. There's a guy, I think Kevin something, who used he often talk about Harry, blah blah blah. You know, the kind of want to bash. You know, somebody was actually reminding him, because he says something about the royal family. Where they were talking about Prince Harry, he wanted to focus on it, but someone had to actually pull him and say, well, the press or the Daily Mail is yours. You guys are the one that run Daily Mail. That's who you take it to court, yeah, to go, you know, to have a fight with. You know, and it's like, well, yeah, and one of the guys said, but why did you use Human Rights Act to protect those who gave the information? Because there were people they paid to give information about Prince Harry and his ex-girlfriend, then Chelsea, and also Etty John and all the others. So why did you people use Human Rights Act to protect this? I think about 70 of those people who gave them the information. Why did you do that? You know, it's like, but you don't want to use the same act for those for migrants. You see how they play the game. There's another video I'm gonna do. It's to do with Harry and some of this media and someone else, because with Harry, oh, it's wrong. But with this person, it's fine. You know, this person, oh, it's good. Oh, wow. That's so brilliant of you to want to do it this way. But Harry did the same thing. And they said, oh, no, you shouldn't have done so. You know, so just kind of double standard that is kind of doesn't seem right at all. I'm glad. I think Harry is taking the lead on this. Nobody know where he's staying, like, or maybe stay with Etty John. Okay. I've listened to different, oh, maybe stay with Etty John, maybe staying wherever. How did he get here? Maybe they, you know, but the point remains, he wants to be the one to narrate the story of his life. Want to be the one to narrate the story of his life. So we're going to be watching. They feel, okay, the grudge he has against the press is understandable. Very, 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 very understandable, because they were part of the reason why, I mean, the reason why the mother died. You could just sit down and say, well, my mom would have been alive today. He will know the wife I married, he will see my children, he will hug my children. Some of the things I did, I shouldn't have done. If she was alive, perhaps I would have done that, because she would be there to talk to me. She would be there because we're close. I love her. She loves us, you know. I depend on her love. I could, you know. So we understand you, Harry. We know why you do what you do. We understand, you know, we do understand. Some of us do understand, and we do understand. And they come up to say, well, the Harry and Meghan, since they did the Netflix and the Spare book, all their rating has gone down. I don't believe it. It's what they want you to hear. Or this guy going to talk about her, about Meghan. I'm thinking, what has Meghan interview with oh sorry, I'm just diverting. Yeah. What has Meghan interview over a year ago got to do with you now, Chris Rock, at this time? It doesn't, I mean, why? I don't understand it. You know, because she didn't do nothing. Anyway, that's my focus. My focus is, you can't take people's life and just decide it. No, they want to say let him take the lead. It's his life, it's their lives. Let them make the decision. Do it the way they want to do it. It's fine. Just live your life and be happy with the decision you make. I pray for you that God will help you make the right decision at every given time. You know, in the name of Jesus, that you will do it right. You do it right. You bring change. You bring good change, which is good. Good change. So he has other cases with some other media that we're going to be looking forward to, which is with The Sun and The Mirror. Yeah. The publishers, because some of the things that, so there's still other cases coming that are going to be going to court for. So we're going to be looking into those things and see what happened. I mean, how do they expect them to just live consistently? And these people that are publishing all those things, they don't have this pressure on them, you know, on their own life or their private life. You know, I understand. You say, well, they're celebrities. That's what happened to celebrities. Yes, we do understand that. But hey, listen, it shouldn't be too much. It shouldn't come to the point that people can't live their life. You know, they have to want to hide mentally, emotionally. They are falling apart. No, that's not good. That's not right. Harry is taking the lead. Go ahead, do what will make you happy. Do what make you happy, that is positive. Do what you think is right for you, or to bring change, to help other people. Go ahead, God. Bye-bye. So every one of you, thank you so much for watching this channel. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing. Please do subscribe and like, and click your notification button so that when next we're here, you'll be one of the first people to know. Thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.